areas are often flooded, and most times this rain, due to heavy rainfall and storm and all, most times it often results to electric poles falling down and wire snaps and all most times. And it's very important that our customers and the general public, they always look out for themselves. Usually when it has to do with flooded areas, it's very important that they avoid those areas because most times
kind of pool of water.
Exactly, it's very important that they avoid those areas because a snapped wire can be on any area, and you know, water and electricity. Water is a good conductor of electricity, and most time when you make contact with these flooded areas, it can be electrocuted.
Yes, especially when you're even coming out from that flood, and you're entering the home.
So it's very important.
You know, with the wet hand and all of that. It's not even advisable to go touch on any plug, touch any socket, appliances, and all of that. Maybe you want to quickly touch the home.
Yes. Most especially in our houses, and it's very important, most especially those of us that have little ones in our houses, it's very important that we always educate them, sensitize them, and put them on know that it's very important that they don't operate their electrical appliances with their wet hands. You see, most times these children, they don't really know. They often see our parents operating these appliances, and they always want to do the same thing.
When you see the daddy cutting the wire with the teeth.
And they always want to do all that.
He also wants to shoot that kind of shoot gun.
So it's very bad. We should always be on the lookout for our children as well. And most especially these appliances. You see, most people, you see, electricity is one thing we make use of every day, and most times we often neglect the hazards associated with electricity. And it's very important that we know that this thing we make use of every day, it can also harm us if we don't manage it appropriately, if we don't handle it with care. Most times you see people overloading their electrical appliances, their sockets with too many appliances at a time. These sockets, they can heat up and burst into flame. So it's very important that we don't do all those things. We don't overload our electrical appliances. Then quickly, I also like to talk about illegally connecting to the grid. Like,
I actually like us to come back there. Illegally connecting to the grid, and then also in terms of when there is a shock and all of that, what your customers can do. But before we come to that, I'd like to hand over to Olayinka because I can feel your heat. You want to get shocked.
Bó ti ẹ̀ padà, ìwé tí ń wò wípé ara mi ń gbóná láti béèrè ìbéèrè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ arábìnrin Shitu. Ìbéèrè tó wà ń bí ó ní wípé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn oníbàárà ilé-iṣẹ́ Ibedc tó ni? Torí wípé gbọmọgbọmọ la máa ń tẹ̀sú mọ́ ran akínní kan ẹ má jẹun pátán torí mo ṣẹ̀kù ẹ dákun aṣọ ọ̀rọ̀ safety nígbà ṣùgbọ́n tó wá wò wípé kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ a ti ń sún mọ́ àsìkò òjò àti ń kànlẹ̀kùn ẹ̀ ó sì ti ń ṣí díẹ̀díẹ̀ ẹ dákun kí ni ìdí ẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Ibedc gan tún mẹ́nu lé ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò?
Ẹ ṣeun, wọ́n ní iṣu àtẹnumọ́rọ̀ kì í jó, òun ló jẹ́ kí a máa tẹnumọ́. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọgbà làwọn kọ́sítọ́mà máa ń sọ pé àfi kẹ́ ẹ máa gbowó nìkan lẹ́mù, àfi ká máa gbowó nìkan kan lámù, torí kò sẹ́ni tó wù pé kóun lọ sí FMC lọ gbowó lọ́wọ́ kọ́sítọ́mà, àbí pé kò sẹ́ ọmọ lẹ́bọ̀ ló gbowó láti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó wà mọ́ṣúárì. Òun ló jẹ́ ká máa tẹnumọ́ pé ó lè jọ bẹ́ni gbowó nìkan lámù, ṣùgbọ́n ìwàláyé yín ìyẹn náà jẹ́ wá lógún. Òun ló jẹ́ ká máa tẹnumọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò yìí. Jẹ́ mọ̀ pé tí máa ń lọ ilé ọ̀nà inú oko kan ni mò ń gbé, tí máa ń gbáwájú máa gbọ́n kọjá, àdúgbò kan mo ti nótìsì wípé wọ́n máa ń always ń dáná sunlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn lálálẹ́. Mo máa ń wò pé ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń dáná lábẹ́ ibi tí iná wáyà gbà yìí, tó bá yẹ sọ pé iná kò wọlé yín, iná òde, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lẹ́yìn risk ni báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ń sọ lédè mi yẹn náà, risk ni àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́ bá ti ń dáná lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òpó náà, ẹgbẹ́ bá ń ṣe bó ṣe bí tó iná yẹn bó ṣe rárá wáyà yẹn náà, ewu ló mú dání tí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹgbẹ́ ńlá lédè àwọn elédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì wá ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan láàrin ilé ẹ̀mọ́ gbogbo tó bá ti ń tanná ló máa ń pe ọmọdé. Wọ́n ti rí pé TV yìí wọ́n fẹ́ wo cartoon, wọ́n lọ di dájú òsì bí mọ́mí òsì níta ló máa bá wọn tán. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pọ́n máa ń kọwọ́ síbì kan bẹ́yẹn tó ti máa àwọn náà try yìí. àgàgà àwọn ilé tó bá jẹ́ wípé plọ́ọ̀gì tiẹ̀ ti yọ lórí wáyà wọn àfi eyín já àti eyín já àwọn améyìn èyí dìde eyín ọ̀tá yẹn wọn á kìbọn náà bẹ̀.
arábìnrin ojú ọlá pé ti pẹ́ lóko.
àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà rúkọ àwọn náà máa tíra yẹn náà fi yín já
wọn máa kìbọn
nígbà tẹ́ bá sí ń bẹ̀ wọn náà máa bára ṣọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ní ìtọ́jú ọlọ́mọ òtó àwọn nǹkan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kí a máa ṣe gbogbo àwọn sọ́kẹ̀tì wa náà ibi tá a plug television sí ibẹ̀ ní fáànù wà ibẹ̀ náà la máa plug hot plate mọ́ ibẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́tíríkì tá a bá ti kọ́ ẹrù jù sórí sọ́kẹ̀tì ńgbà ni ẹ máa múná ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wo ìgbà míì a máa gbàgbé a kàn máa pa fáànù a máa pa television a máa bọ́ta ńlẹ̀ the fact pé àwọn kinní yẹn ṣì wà nínú sọ́kẹ̀tì síbẹ̀ ewu ló ń fún ara rẹ̀ olùṣèlú òun náà fún ara rẹ̀ ó ní bá ṣe kẹjẹ ìbẹ̀ yẹn ara ràn mọ́ kọ́tìnì láti kọ́tìnì ó mú rúfù díẹ̀díẹ̀ lọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ká fi ìyá ṣòfò gbogbo àwa tá a máa lọ ń ṣe ìwà àbàjẹ́ tó ń kọ́ àwọn olóyìnbó pè ní vandalism a lọ ń jálu transformer à ń jálu kiri a fẹ́ jí nǹkan nídìí ẹ̀ ẹni tẹ́ẹ̀mí ò bá sọnù iná sọnù ládùúgbò gbogbo ẹni là ń ké tọ́tọ́ pé ààrínà igbó agbègbè mi wà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti lọ ti wọ́bọ transformer wọn bẹ̀ inú bá kú pé bàbá fi máa dé ìdí ẹ̀rí pé nǹkan tó máa nílò láti túnṣe ni kó tó di pé wà ti túnṣe ayọ̀ ó ti ń lọ bí oṣù mẹ́fà àwa máa kígbe pé kò sí náà àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà ẹ jọ illegal connection tá a bá ti ń ṣe ó léwu mọ́mì nínú ilé tẹ bá dé di freezer tó ra sẹ́gìrì sí yín lára ẹ máa fura ẹgbẹ́ electrician àwọn ẹtìn nílé yín náà ẹ máa fura sí.
ẹ bá la ń tẹ́ ẹ dé ẹtìn ẹ bá la torí wípé ẹtìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ ìtumọ̀ ẹtìn kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní ẹtìn kẹ́ ẹ bá la.
nígbà tá à ń kọ́lé báwo ṣe jẹ́ ìjúwe ẹ̀ àwọn bíi irin àti wáyà kan wọ́n àwọn engineer electrician yín lọ́ba yín ṣe wọ́n rí bọlẹ̀ àǹfààní tó ṣe rí bọlẹ̀ ní pé tí àrà bá ń bọ̀ kàkà kí àrà wọnú ilé gbogbo náà wọlé kìíní yẹn ni ó máa ganá sára àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa yẹ̀ wò ní òrèkóòrè má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé orí yẹn náà tó kò bá ṣe tó tí ò bá dáńgájíá ó máa ń jẹ́ kí iná sáré wọlé àwọn àmà ní aṣípàbù bathroom iná yẹn sẹ́ àfọwọ́nù sink iná sẹ́ gbogbo tọ́wọ́ bá tutù ẹ má jẹ́ àfọwọ́ kan.
Bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ká tó béèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ n ó padà ṣùgbọ́n kí n tó padà ẹ dákun ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní agbára náà ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa fi nọ́mbà sójú amóhùnmáwòrán torí àwọn tí wọ́n á láǹfààní láti dá sí torí etí ìgbéjì ẹni etí kò sì yẹrí ẹni tán bá sọ ń ta làwa náà na àlejò owó dàbí Juliet dákun bá ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ engineer David.
ẹ ṣe o ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní kí padà so I'm back to you now. Okay, you are trying to explain some stuffs then, and I said you're going to also add the fact that for someone in the house, in the bathroom, you are trying to have your bath, and then there's this shocking sensation. Someone is washing, doing the dishes, from the sink, there's this shocking sensation. I've also had experience of trying to punch my laptop, and then there is this shocking sensation. What is the cause of these shocking sensations? And then when your customers experience these sensations, what exactly should they do? You can also send SMS to 080-666-51743. And then you can send SMS or WhatsApp to 090-3537. If I'm not calling it, well, join me. 359-7337. Thank you. It's over to you now. Alabi, thank you.
Once again. Like I often tell most people, safety actually is the responsibility of everyone. So, as a person, you are directly responsible for your own safety, and it's very important that you look out for yourself and others as well, because as people we have a duty of care for ourselves and those around us. Now, I was talking about connecting illegally to the grid. You see, most times you see people, they engage in this act. Now we are complaining that there is no much supply, but the ones we are having, people are sabotaging it and they are stealing it. They often forget that most times this electricity, the company normally buys so energy. They can only buy more if people pay
for what they've used. Now, I beg your pardon. Please do help put the phone line for customers, viewers to follow on the screen. Thank you, sir, so much. Okay, sorry.
Then apart from that, there are some safety implications of illegally connecting to the grid.
Okay.
Now, you have seen situations where most times, incidents where people who engage in this activity at the end, it results to electrocution. I have a case one time where a man who this man every evening, he often indulges in connecting to the grid, illegally connecting to the grid. And this incident happened, or this very day, this opportunity day, he was not there, he was not at home. So it was his little boy who was around.
And he now
He wanted to connect to the grid. Unfortunately for him, what he used was an iron. The wooden pole his father often used was not available that day. So he just picked up the iron pole and he was trying to connect. That was how he received electrocution. So you see, most times there are safety implications of
doing things that are not right.
It's very important we always do things right. Now, talking about our appliances, most times we receive these tingling sensations from our appliances. When you notice all that, it is an indication that something is wrong with your connection. It's advisable that you call a licensed electrician to come and check your installations in your houses. Wow. So it's very important that you do that immediately.
I'd like to electric shock or something more deadly. I'd like us to go on this quick break. When we return, we'll still be here. Please don't go anywhere. Thank you.
Look, what you do there? I want, you won't do it. Sure, you don't forget what happened to your friend when climbed the electricity pole last week? Nothing they happen. Nobody that don't do this job. Even self-life, that part of my body. Even life no day. Hey, something will happen. And you dey play with fire. You sure won't burn like small fish. Oh yeah, come down, no. Oh, but this is about business. I say come down. If anything happen to your light, go call Ibedc. Make them fix it for you. No be this kangaroo go come fix am. See, I go report you to police. Oh yeah, carry on a ladder, come back for here.
Baba wire. Na true you talk o. My people, life no get duplicate. Stay away from all electrical installations, cables, substations and all transformers. Do not build under power lines. Do not ask non-Ibedc technicians to reconnect, maintain or repair any electrical faults. Stay away from snapped wires, falling poles or sagging wires. We advise you build at least 20 feet or 5.5 meters away from all electrical installations. Safety first. Safety always.
Ibedc, distributing power, changing lives.
Yes, you're welcome back. If you're just joining, it's Light Up sponsored by Ibedc on OGTV. Before we end on that break, you're trying to take us in how people can save their lives and the lives of others should they experience any form of shocking sensations, within the house. Could you help us quickly wrap it up in a minute? So I hand over to Olayika too, so we can get the Yoruba version for us who don't understand so much of this English we're talking about. Thank you.
Okay, as I was saying so far, when you notice these tingling sensations from your appliances at home, you see most times people, when they want to open their refrigerator, they often feel this tingling sensation. It's an indication that something is wrong with your electrical installation in your house. It's very important that you immediately reach out to a licensed electrician to come and check through your installation so that those things can be corrected to avert it from resulting to any electrocution or severe damage to either your property or your own safety or the safety of your children or your guests. So it's very important that you do that immediately.
And I like that point where you said that, okay, we have a caller. A child was going to imitate what the daddy was doing, and then that child just left like that. Olayinka, over to you, have a caller.
Hello, I'm going home.
Hello.
Hello, ẹ kú ètò.
Ètò rí o.
Mo fẹ́ pe àkíyèsí àwọn NEPA IBDC officials tó wà níbẹ̀ sí kankan ni.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
Ẹ kú ètò. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn àtúnṣe kan níwájú OOPL níwájú INEC office ní Màgbọ́n. Wọ́n gé àwọn igi kan níbẹ̀ yẹn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣàkíyèsí pé àwọn igi tí wọ́n gé yẹn ara àwọn igi yẹn wó sórí wáyà tó mú iná wá sí area Òkèmọ̀sán. Wọ́n lè wá wo ibẹ̀ yẹn ó wà lọ́pọ́sìtì géètì àbájáde ti OOPL opposite ẹ̀ níbi tí àwọn tó ń kiri tó ń ta ẹlẹ́rìndòdò tó máa ń wà lójú títì yẹn.
bí kí bàbá fẹ́ jáde kúrò ní Màgbọ́n.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ní opposite àbájáde OOPL kì í ṣe àbáwọlé àbájáde OOPL.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣeun. Àwọn àlejò wa náà ti ń gbọ́.
And then we want to implore our viewers, please, when you see anything, don't wait until when we come on air. You can quickly go to the nearest IBDC office to you or call 0700 123 9999. Thank you. Over to you now.
Ní pápápá a kàn ra gé pété torí wọ́n ti ń roka. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi mẹ́nu lé ohun méjì ní pápápá. Ẹ bá mi kọ́kọ́ mẹ́nu lé ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò tá à ń sọ. Ẹ wàá tún bá mi mẹ́nu lé ọmọ tuntun tá a bí ní jẹjọ tá a pè ní payment app pay app tó jẹ́ ti IBEDC. Ẹ dákun ẹ bá mẹ́nu lé pàápàá.
àwọn tá a sọ ní ṣókí ni pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo tẹ́bẹ́tẹ́ bá ti rí pé ẹ ti ní ìpèníjà iná ẹ má sọ pé àbí fíríjì wa ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn toró ti pẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé toró ti pẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ electrician kan bá yín wò license electrician ẹ̀kùn tára rẹ̀ ni tó gan mọ́ná ẹ má sáré dìrọ̀ mọ́ pé ẹ fẹ́ fà kúrò mẹ́bí tẹ́ ti dìrọ̀ mọ́ àní rí láburú o. Lórí IBEDC app a ti ń tẹnumọ́ látọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ìkómọ tuntun tá a ṣe nìyẹn gbogbo àná là ń gbèrò láti jẹ́ kí nǹkan tún improve so a ti improve lórí àwọn payment app yìí náà ni kò ń ṣe pé àwọn tó kù yẹn ò wúlò mọ́ a kàn tún fi ń kun náà ni IBEDC app tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Google Play Store yín ẹ máa rí download ńbẹ̀ ìgbéga tẹ́lẹ̀ tún ní ni wípé ẹ máa ti rí gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sanwó bọ̀ yẹn táwọn onígbò pè ní payment history yín ẹ lè wo nǹkan yín bẹ̀ pé àmọ́ sanwó kan lọ́gọ́sì ẹ máa wo gbogbo ẹ̀bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lè sanwó lórí app yẹn náà ìfà ẹ lè complain sórí app yẹn náà ẹ lè print out receipt yín pé tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ sí báǹkì account tẹ́ need receipt ẹ lè print ẹ bí ìgbà tá a gbé www wa táwa gbé wá sórí app yìí ó ṣe rí so mo gbà yín nímọ̀ràn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká try láti download IBEDC app ẹ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi later.
Thank you very much. That's why we'll be wrapping up on the program today. But the conversation continues on all the IBDC social media platforms. And then you can connect with us on Energy Connect Forum on Facebook, Juliet Oshimaye, across all social media platforms. I am Juliet Oshimaye, and it's bye for now.
Ọláyínká Adétọ̀nà lórúkọ mi o. Tó bá dọjọ́ mẹ́jọ, àní ganmọ́ná lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ àní ganmọ́ná o. Ó dọjọ́ mẹ́jọ ire kàbìtì.
Look, what you do there? I want, you won't do it. Sure you don't forget what happened to your friend when climbed the electricity pole last week? Nothing they happen. Nobody that don't do this job. Even self-life that part of my body. Even life no day. Hey, something will happen. And you dey play with fire. You sure won't burn like smoke fish. Oh yeah, come down now. Oh, but mama, this is about business. I say come down. If anything happen to your light, go call IBEDC. Make them fix am for you. No be this kangaroo go come fix am. See, I go report you to police. Oh yeah, carry una ladder come out for here.
Baba Wire. Na true you talk o. My people, life no get duplicate. Stay away from all electrical installations, cables, substations and all transformers. Do not build under power lines. Do not ask non-IBEDC technicians to reconnect, maintain or repair any electrical faults. Stay away from snapped wires, falling poles or sagging wires. We advise you build at least 20 feet or 5.5 meters away from all electrical installations. Safety first. Safety always.
IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.